I think without a doubt that this decision came, obviously after the game, but going into their season, they knew that this wasn't going to be the right guy going forward. The guy that they knew that he wasn't going to be able to lead them anywhere. That wasn't going to be able to build the roster that they have right now. The future didn't look bright with Jerod Mayo. I think that they're expecting to go after Mike Vrabel, which is probably a solid option for them. He'd probably be a better candidate, to be honest with you. He used to play there. He won Super Bowl there. Something that he's familiar with on that team. He's familiar with the traditions of it from back in the day when Tom Brady was there. Maybe he can bring back a spark with that Patriots team. But we don't know. We don't even know if that team's fixable. With the roster that they have and the players that they have, they don't really have any good talent. Drake May is emerging. I think he's a solid quarterback. He did not look too bad out there, but they're gonna have some interesting options. They have over 130 million in cap space if they want to make a big blockbuster trade or take it into free agency or whatever. I mean, they got the second pick too in the draft this year. This decision was easy for the Patriots. They were gonna always move on from him. It was always just a 1-year wonder for him, yeah. And they're expected to go after Mike Vrabel pretty hard. I think the two possible candidates for them, number one being Mike Vrabel and number two being Brian Flores, who's the defensive coordinator for the Vikings, who's been on that staff before for a long time. Brian Flores, before being the Miami's head coach, and then from there went on to the Vikings. I think he's going to be a solid head coach too wherever he goes. But I think the Patriots are going to go after Mike Vrabel pretty hard this season to pursue them to be their head coach. I think that decision's pretty well rounded. I think that's why that they made this decision and made it really quick to go after Mike Vrabel before anybody else could take him, because he's going to be available and somebody is going to grab him. And none other better option for Mike Vrabel than the Patriots, a team he used to play for, won a Super Bowl with. He's familiar with that team. I think it's perfect. I think it would be a perfect hire for them, and we'll see later on down the road. But it's pretty clear cut and dry that they're going to go after Mike Vrabel this season. No doubt about it.